Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Christmas Day. Although by the time this video is released, it'll probably be a lot later, actually. By the time I'm so freaking slow with editing, I'm guessing it'll probably be a couple of months later. 25th of December 2015, Christmas Day. Dropping the scooter back off at my mum's place. This is actually my mum's scooter. I was keeping it at my parents-in-law while we were borrowing their van, but now that we got both vehicles back, both the Mini and the motorcycle, I can bring this back to Mum's place. And we visited the wife's parents this morning, and now we're going to have lunch at Mum's place, so I thought while we're there, just bring it back. I've got my wife behind me in the car though, because I didn't want anyone raging at me. This is a bit safer. Last time I rode this, Pit Drivers was pretty good. I was actually quite impressed by how much distance people were giving me, but I don't know, I didn't want to take any chances. It actually reminds me, I wanted to talk about road rage today. So I am not typically a fan of road rage. I actually think it's very counterproductive for motorcyclists or any kind of minority on the road. Cyclists, trucks. I don't think it gets the point across at all. Riding a scooter reminds me of the story my mum told me, where she was riding this scooter. She was in the left lane. She had to turn right up ahead. It was a 2-lane road. She had to get in the right lane. She checked her mirror. There was a truck, but it was ages back. She said it was ages back. It still had plenty of room, plenty of time, especially considering she was turning soon. Checked blind spot, got in the right lane. She sees the truck in her mirror barrel down, as if maybe it sped up, or I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea. This is just my mum's story. According to her, the truck barreled down, started tailgating her, blaring its horn, yelling out the window, abusing my mother. After that incident, my mother actually started getting quite scared riding the scooter, and she went months without riding it, and all she took from it was, what a fucking dickhead truck driver. For all I know, that truck driver could have had a legit point. Maybe the truck was a lot closer than my mother remembers. Maybe he was going faster, quite fast, and he needed that space, For all I know, the truck driver was right. But because he tailgated her, beeped his horn, and then yelled out the fucking window and abused her, swearing and carrying on, all she took from that was, what a fuckhead truck driver. She didn't get, I must have done something wrong, maybe I won't do that again. All she took was, fuck, that guy was just an abusive asshole. And being human, we're prone to stereotyping, so obviously her views on that is likely to generalize to all truck drivers because of that one dickhead. And so all she's going to think now is, fucking truck drivers, they're fucking assholes, they're dangerous, and they're selfish, right? Or again, for all we know, maybe she did something legitimately wrong. And she tells me that, and then my instinct as well is to go, fucking truck drivers, look what they did to my mum. It's only rational thought afterwards that goes, oh, wait a minute, maybe something happened. And I can only do that because I make this YouTube channel. I know people make mistakes, and I know the shit that truck drivers go through. But most people don't, and most people will react just like my mum and just like my instinct was, which is just hate all truck drivers because that one dickhead, because he road raged. That applies to bikes as well though. If someone cuts you off, they don't know that they've cut you off. Most of the time they've cut you off because they just didn't see you, so they have no idea that you're there. Then you start blaring your horn and gesturing, going, fuck you, fucking car driver. Maybe smacking their mirror off, depending how far you take it. And they have no recollection that they cut you off. All they see is this biker yelling, carrying on, smashing their mirror off. Or even just yelling and carrying on. You don't have to smash the mirror off to get your point across. Oh, come on, it's a hill. Come on. So all they see is just some guy that's yelling and carrying on and swearing at them and for all they know, they've done nothing wrong. And they just go, what a fucking dickhead. What a dickhead biker. Fucking bikers, they must all be fucking angry, and look at them all. And then they've stereotyped and they generalize that to all bike riders. They have no idea that they've done anything wrong. All they see is that there's just some random biker yelling and carrying on. Or they go, oh, it's not a big deal, People will get instantly defensive the moment they have, someone starts yelling at them. In an optimal situation of road rage, where road rage could occur, like someone cuts you off or whatever, I like to think that if you're given the opportunity, calm yourself down, knock in their window or give them a wave or gesture them to pull their window down and just say, look, mate, do you realise how close that was? Mate, that really, really scared me. If you emphasise how scared you are, like there's a in my close call video, I had a close call video where some guy cut me off at a roundabout. It scared the shit out of me. My reaction was to convey how scared I was. Fuck! What happened? Oh. You right? No worries. I think when someone realises how scared they've made you, and then you go, look, I've got a wife, I've got children. If you don't have children, just mix them up and just say, you know, you could have ruined more than one life today. Mine, you might have killed me or permanently injured me. Yours, I mean, imagine having, not only with the criminal consequences, imagine having to live with that. And then, you know, my family, how they're affected. And, you know, no doubt they'll be, oh, I'm so sorry, if they're a good person. If they react negatively to that, then they're just a dickhead who gives a shit what they think. But if they're a decent human being, which I honestly believe most people are, they won't get defensive. I don't think they'll get defensive after something like that. And they'll go, yep, I'm so sorry. And then accept their apology. Just say, yep, no worries. Look, just do me a favour and learn from this. And my advice that I like to give car drivers is just to do things slowly, change lanes slowly, do things in a way that I actually have time to react and get out of your way. Because I'll get out of your way if you indicate. I don't want to be hit by you. I assume you can't see me. I'll get out of your way. This lady on the left of me, Cooter, is on her bloody phone. She's holding it in her right hand. She's got a fucking passenger. Why not just get a passenger to hold the phone or talk to them? Like that's stupid. Anyway, the other things to consider while you're on the bike though is that you are very, very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable. If they take your road the wrong way, bam, one little hit, one little scrape, your life's over. I mean, there was a case recently, probably a couple of months ago. I mean, again, it might be about 6 months by the time you see this, but here in Brisbane, there were two guys that had road rage on the motorway. They pulled over on the motorway, had a big fight, and one shoved the other one into the path of a garbage truck. One guy's dead, the other guy's life is ruined. It's 2 lives ruined just over a simple mistake, or simple altercation. Someone might have made a mistake, and that was it. All they had to do was just keep driving, let it go. But now 2 lives are ruined just because they couldn't let it go. I don't know, I just find that very sad. Those of you who watch my videos now very much know that I don't like to rage in my videos. I like to give everyone the benefit of the doubt if I can. There might be a few times where I lose my temper, but I try and avoid it where I can. This guy's got a weird rag dragging off the back of his I might actually tell this guy. There's something there. One down the window. You have something on your back left wheel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just check it when you get. Merry Christmas. I honestly think that watching myself get angry. I remember there was one video I played for you now. It's where this lady overtakes me on this corner, and I just lose it. I don't even know why. What the hell are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? And I remember watching it back at home and going, oh shit, I look like a fucking dickhead, you know? This poor lady, I'm really lucky I made things up with that lady, because that poor lady, she had no idea what she was doing. I think it was a mistake. At the time I was like, you bitch, fucking blah, blah, blah. And if we didn't make up, she would have just thought, you know, what a fucking biker, fucking dickhead biker. Actually, she might even still think that. Maybe our making up wasn't enough. Ever since I saw that footage of me getting angry, I just went, nah, I'm not doing that. I just look like a dickhead. So anyway, that's all I have to say really about road rage. Ride safe, guys. Try and stay out of trouble and be happy. And Merry Christmas. See you guys.
Thank you.